This is your sign to go all in, to finally stop holding back and do that thing that you've been meaning to do for the longest time. I'm gonna make this video quick and easy for you guys, simple and straight to the point, and give you 2 reasons that you should finally go all in. And stick around to the end of the video because I'll give you a bonus way how you can actually apply these things to go all in. Reason number 1, just that this video even found you is a pretty good indicator that it actually is your sign to go all in. You've been seeing things pop up all around you. Maybe they could be angel numbers. So if you see like the same 3 numbers or the same 4 numbers everywhere, just a bunch of like weird but unique little synchronicities that are coming to you, that are alerting you that you should actually go out and finally do that thing that you've been wanting to do. Guys, this one's a little bit harder to put into words, but you know what I'm talking about. You're probably feeling like all things are just aligning towards you kind of just almost being forced to do that thing. So maybe you might have just lost your job, or a friend that you used to hang out with, you guys aren't really close anymore. So that makes you not really attached to your current environment anymore. Maybe you're not as close with a friend group. Take all these things as a sign that you might need to take that leap of faith finally and do the scary thing. Guys, a lot of times the things that are the hardest to do, the hardest to accomplish, are the things that we should be running towards, especially if you're scared of it. A lot of times we feel scared to slay the dragon, but what does the dragon hold? It holds a cave filled with jewels and gold. A lot of times a fair maiden is like a princess that the dragon is hoarding to, and you only get that by doing the scary thing of slaying the dragon to get there. Reason number 2, I know the feeling that you're feeling right now because I'm going through the same thing. You're probably feeling that life is growing a little bit stale. You're getting a little bit stagnant either within your education, so if you're in school, you're in college, or you're feeling stagnant within your job. Things are seemingly good, but they're all the same. Every day feels the same, and you want to shake the snow globe and you want to have something different in your life. This is a very good indicator that you need to go all in finally. A lot of times that feeling of unhappiness, I'm not gonna specifically call it depression, but that feeling of unhappiness, of knowing that we're not at our full potential, that we're not at all we could be just yet, we're not our final form, we're not our final selves. If you have that feeling, which you probably do because you clicked on this video, that is a huge sign that you might need to turn your whole life upside down, which again, going back to point 1, can be scary. Somebody like me, 24, I feel like I'm going through that, what do they call it? The mid-20s crisis, where I'm gonna be 25 next year. I just turned 24, but some people have like midlife crises and stuff. A lot of times we have to change things up because we don't want to stay in the same place. We don't want to get stagnant. Guys, this is another good sign that you should probably go all in. Since you stuck around to the end of the video, I'm gonna give you guys a bonus tip on how to actually go all in. I'm sure you've probably been seeing these videos around YouTube, but how do we actually implement these things? We know that we need to change, but how do we implement change? I'll let you in on a little secret on how I'm doing it. My channel is mainly catered towards men, so this might not apply specifically towards women, but as young men, you need to apply that dark ambition. For the longest, I feel like there was 2 parts of me. There's like the good side of me, the Christian side of me that loves God, and I want to do my best in everything. I want to make my family proud. I want to do good. And then I've always felt like there's been the dark side of me. It feels almost like my demon. He's like the other side. It's the guy that still has good intent, good motives, but it's just like I have like a dark rage about me. And this isn't anything bad. It's just, it almost feels like a monster unleashed, but a monster that has so much power and potential. Guys, I feel like life is about duality. It's about balancing the good and the bad. A lot of times I try to just only be good, and by trying to lock this person away, the kind of darker side of me, things kind of feel off balance and out of whack. Especially as men, we have a lot of like rage and anger inside of us. I just started boxing and I didn't realize how almost angry that I was, how much anger that I had in my body that I needed to get out, that I needed to get that energy outside of my body. And from especially starting fighting recently, I've learned that that rage is not a bad thing. You can use it as your drive. As men, as young men, we're supposed to be driven. We're supposed to be ambitious. We're supposed to be competitive with other people. Now, don't get caught up in competition because competition is actually a facade and there's enough for everybody. There's enough to go around, but competition can be good. I have other friends that do the same thing as me. They're doing TikTok and reels and shorts and they have YouTube channels and we all love each other. But seeing, okay, the homie just went up, I want to go up too now. That's utilizing your dark side. That's utilizing your dark ambition. Comment down below if you feel like this, if you feel like it is your time to go all in finally, and if you kind of feel like you should utilize this darker side of you that I'm talking about. I'm gonna make another video following up on this topic, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell just so you don't miss out. It would really help if you give this video a thumbs up too, just so that it would pop up in the algorithm more. I love you guys. Just know I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you very soon.